Greetings, guys. It's been a while since we've done one of these. So we're here with a personality test. This was disorder. So let's go ahead and get started. Hold on. I should have moved this first. Sorry, this is going to be noisy, I think. Okay. In fact, can I move this over here? Is that broken anything? That's much better. Now I can look at the screen and the microphone. I'm going to have to pause. My alarm's about to go off. But that's okay. Answer the questions below based on how you actually behave are most of the time. Okay, that's good. I'm happy that's there. Please note selecting the middle answer means it's 50% accurate. Okay, so 0% accurate to 100%. I tend to focus on the negative. Oh, yeah, I'm quite a happy person when doing so. But I would say I'm quite negative. I always think about the bad things. Artistic career? Maybe like creative, artistic drawing? Probably not. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I'll read it. The most important thing for me is pushing beyond the boundaries of convention. Absolutely, I love to do that. Strict observance of the established rules is likely to prevent attaining a good outcome. I'm not sure I agree with that. Some rules, maybe. Attaining a good outcome for who? Society? The person? I don't think it's sometimes, yes. For me, I often like to break the rules, but for society, I think it's based on how I behave. Right? So I do. Okay, we're pausing to resume. Strict observance. So I don't think for me. Well, maybe it would be a good outcome for me if I did observe it. But I don't. So the question, how I behave is I don't observe the established rules. But do I think that's likely? This seems conflicting if I'm to understand this and this at the same time. I shouldn't click because that's really loud. I'm going to say... should I think about this as what I do or what I believe? It says behave, but behave, does it actually get a good outcome for me? Okay, we're gonna say 80% of the time. What do you mean? Strict observance. I don't know what it means, strict. I do know what it means, but I mean, for example, bend the rules a little. No, rules are not there to be bent. People say rules are there to be broken. But I don't bend the rules. I ignore the rules to my own ends, you know. Just really thinking about urban exploration or like piracy or something. I don't know. Okay, I think that everything in the world is relative. Yeah, sure. Well, everything, maybe not everything, but yeah, okay. I work according to routine. Ooh, no. Quite spontaneous. I wish I worked according to routine. I mean, my actual job is according to routine. So maybe a little bit. I'd be interested. Yeah, I think I would be bad at that. I wanted to be when I was younger. I applied for a job even. Imagine if I got that job, my life would be so different. No, I don't think so. I'm not really interested in working anywhere. No, I'm not interested in musical instruments. Oh, definitely not. The most important thing... So there's nothing more important to me than doing things for other. No, the most important thing is to do things for me. I wouldn't say I'm mellow. Just to define mellow. Free from harshness. Tempered, relaxed. I'm quite relaxed, but I think it's mellow is more nice. My understanding of pleasant. I wouldn't say I'm pleasant. Mellow's like relaxed and nice, I would say. But this is tempered by maturity, or that's not how I would describe it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, relax and enjoy oneself. No. I often feel unhappy for no particular reason. I don't. I always keep things very chill. Absolutely not. I take unfamiliar paths. I love to. I often do that. I mean, right now I'm living at home. I haven't done it at all, but okay, we'll say just a little bit then. Immigration should be controlled. I don't think so. What do you mean? What does that mean? Very inaccurate. I mean, either it should be controlled, not at all, or it should be controlled a lot. I think it's better for humanity if it's in no way controlled. That'd be funner. But I do like the statistics side of it. My life's work is testing. No, definitely not. My life's work is... You mean my work? I'm just teaching. I'm inclined to rely more on improvisation than prior planning. Definitely. Improvisation. Maybe only a little. Because I was thinking about when I do speeches or things like that. I hate making like a script. I just wing it. But then when I travel, I did less improv. I did plan a little more. So, bit of column A, bit of column B. Maybe we'll do a little here. My life's work is testing the limits. I'm just thinking about this question. What does that mean? My life's work? Testing the limits of what's possible? I mean, not really. Strange. Who would say yes to this? A scientist? That's the only person who could. People shouldn't live in a country they don't. What has this got to do with personality? People shouldn't. Like, it would be probably bad for them if they didn't. But then, people shouldn't. I mean, I've done it. I lived in China. I had no intention of integrating in China. No, so I guess I can't say that. Like, how could I integrate in China? People, I'm not... people shouldn't live in a country they don't want to integrate. No, fuck it, live wherever you want. I'd be very interested. No, what is all this stuff? I'm not interested in doing anything. Being devotedly considerate of others is my primary value. Definitely not. I'm not comfortable with myself. Absolutely not. I'm very comfortable. I spend all my time taking care of the needs of others. I do not. I like to be popular. A little bit. I don't really care about being popular. I like to be known. That's different from being popular. I know nothing. That's definitely not true. I value being more attractive than others. Not really. I'd be interested in doing research on plants or animals. No, I don't want to do research about anything. I'm usually the first to react to a sudden event. An unexpected question? Quick wit? Yeah, definitely. Telephone ringing? I don't know about that. It's difficult to get me excited. I'm going to say in the middle. Often it's not what I want, it's what others want that's more important to me. This is the same question. Anyone who is absolutely sure of anything, I'm already very weary. Does it mean wary? Spelled absolutely wrong, didn't they? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how you spell absolutely, right? Yeah. I'm already very weary of. Does it mean tired? Or should it say wary? Why has this one got a title? No. Maybe a little. I'm saying a salesman. Depends on the context. I'm going to say it. I'm not weary of anyone, but I think it means wary. I'm going to just do a little bit inaccurate, I guess. Maybe here. I engage. Yeah, I guess I engage in experimental living. I would just say, oh, yeah. I mean, I eat the same food all the time. It's boring for me to serve others. No. Some cultures don't mix well. Absolutely. That's a fact. Look at how European colonization cultures mixed with, Buddha and Hinduism. How Hinduism wiped out Buddhism, or the Zoroastrians and whoever Islamic and Christians who took over their part. I'm always prepared. No. A little no. I follow a system. A little yes. I crave power. Absolutely. Be interested in directing a play. Yeah, you know what? That could be fun. I follow a schedule. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Being relaxed is the foundation of my personality. It's not. But I say, like, philosophically, I'm relaxed. Maybe, I don't know. As a rule, current preoccupations worry me more than my future plans. No, not really. Worry me more. Plan to avoid rushing. No, I don't. I plan work to avoid rushing just before the deadline. I'd be interested in developing a new medical treatment or procedure. Maybe. It could be famous. I don't mind looking at animals. I think animals are okay. Maybe those are interesting. I'm going to undo that one. So I think I could read about animals. Developing a new medical treatment? That would be okay, I think. I find it definitely not. Homeless people anger me. No, people giving money to homeless people angers me. But they don't anger me. Even though they stole my phone. Sometimes avoid living my life. What? How can I avoid living my life? It's my life. There's nothing else I can do. What? Also, you could say this is very inaccurate because you always avoid living your life rather than sometimes. Why would they say sometimes? They should just say I avoid living my life, and the accuracy determines how often that is for you. What a stupid thing to include. There we go. I'm focusing on the negatives. Why the fuck would they do that? It's idiotic. I don't even get the question. I avoid living my life. Certainly not. No. I take risks. But I hope it doesn't think I'm very inaccurate because I always avoid. Yeah, I take a lot of risks. Maybe not that many. People have told me I'm too easygoing. No one said that to me before. I'd be interested in writing a song. Okay. I could write a song. Loss of confidence in one country is dangerous? What the fuck are you talking about? I'd be interested. Maybe it's dangerous because, people will do something about it. And I don't know. I'd be interested in designing artwork for magazines. No. I'd be interested in studying a scientific field. Nope. I'm not interested in anything. But I still lie because I was a little interested in a song. And I would be interested in directing play. I think it's important that people think I'm awesome. No, again, people think about me. They don't need to think I'm awesome. I value social status. No. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. That was like an hour for me. Maybe not that long. I value social status. Social status, you mean class? Does that mean class? What do you mean by social status? Do you mean class? Yeah, you mean class. No. Don't think so. What do you mean by value it? As in, I'd like to be of the upper class? For me, it's easier to gain knowledge through hands-on. Maybe I'll just tell that way. Easier to gain knowledge through hands-on experience than from books or manuals. A little bit of both, I guess. I'm pretty good at learning from books and from... Like, how would you get hands-on experience of, like, history or something? I just know about it. Being optimistic tends to lead to disappointment. Yeah, maybe so. I am very laid back. Well, right now I'm laid back. I think I'm philosophically laid back. But I think people might not view me as that. Because I like to get involved with stuff. I'm not laid back. Image is important to me. No. A thirst for adventure is something very close to my heart. Yeah, I guess so. I usually place myself nearer to the side than in the center of the room. Who stands in the center of the room? There's no seats in the center of a room. I think it's the dumb... Like, I know what it means. It means you want to be the center of the attention, which I do. But who goes to the center of a room? It makes no sense. Like, if you're thinking about a room, any room, there's never a place you'd have to stand in the center. It's not comfortable to stand. and nobody is in the center. And plus, then your back is to people. Rather than everyone, you should be on the side of the room. Like if you think about presenting or on stage, you're not in the center of the room, you're at the side of a room, and everyone else in the room looks towards you. But if you're in the middle of the room, then people will be behind you. So it's a terrible place. I prefer socialism to what? I guess so. Seize the means of production. But I don't think there are worker-owned. Has anyone done that? I don't think so. Always looking for opportunities. Okay, maybe. Opportunities to do what? Okay, let's see what we got. There we go. Okay. Don't think that's right. Scores in the grey area are the average web score. So I'm below average on everything. I'm not histrionic. That's just a lie. And apart from antisocial. It's wrong. Look, compare the difference between this. Wait a moment. Compare the results of this. That's what I did before. Much more accurate one, I think. But look at the bars. This bar is 86 is smaller than this bar. These bars are both 72 and they're different lengths. But that's definitely more accurate. Like I'm not paranoid. I'm absolutely not dependent. 24% dependent. The more you take this test and get the same result. I just think it's very inaccurate. I don't think I have an anxious, but I definitely think I could have dramatic and eccentric. I do think I'm odd or peculiar. Okay, let's have a read of these just to see how I would say. Tends to interpret the actions of others as threatening. No, I don't think so. Stuck between the need for others, absolutely not. I don't think I trust people too much. But then on the other hand, I do think I trust people. Schizoid, generally detached from social relationships, shows a narrow range of emotional expression. Emotional zombies. No, I don't think so. I'm not an emotional zombie, but I did get it before on this one. A little bit, and I read into it and it was a little detached from social relationships, like a little bit. A narrow range of emotional expression. Maybe, I don't know. What counts? No, I don't think so. Schizotypical. Yeah, I don't think so. Schizotypical? Don't think so. I didn't realize these were grouped into eccentric, dramatic, and anxious. I have intense. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I would say so. Pervasive disregard. That's quite right, I think. I don't think so. Self-image is very constant. No instability.
Histrionic. Yeah, I think I'm very... I like to overreact, but I don't think I'm shallow. Self-centered? Definitely. Core issue. Why does it say core issue here? Core issue here. It doesn't say core issue on the rest of them. Here it does. Core issue, core issue, core issue. Am I blind? Definitely doesn't say core issue here. Or here, or here. What the fuck? It's like whoever started writing them from these on. Yes, definitely. Definitely, yes, yes. No, probably not. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. Don't think that was that accurate. Bye!